All right, so let's get started. So the first video I'm adding is I'm adding a video of myself introducing the property.
Let me show you what kind of housing you can get in Miami if you have $1.2 million. Enjoy the tour.
All right, so first of all, we want to fix that sound because you heard that wind blowing. So we want to make sure we get a read of bad audio. Even if I use the mic, and even if you record on your iPhone, there is still a way for you to fix the sound post-production. So we clicking on audio, and we want to enhance voice. Wait a second and see how much better the voice will be.
Let me show you what kind of housing you can get in Miami if you have $1.2 million. Enjoy the tour.
All right. Now I see that the light is overexposing my forehead, and I want to fix the color grading. If you want to be super technical, you can certainly go and use the color wheel for it, but there is much easier AI tool in CapCut that I suggest, which we will be adding to pretty much all the videos. So we click on adjustment, auto adjust, and that's probably a little too much. I'm going to bring it down to like 35. Well, we'll work on the audio later. So the only audio I'm going to have is my intro and outro. I'll show you all the transitions and audio sounds. But let's keep going with the exterior overview. So the next clip, we also want to auto color grade it. You see how much brighter and sharper the colors turn to be? And who wants to watch me walk into the house for like 15 seconds? So we want to speed things up. So I'll show you a couple techniques on how to change the speed and make it a little more advanced rather than just speeding things, the whole clip. We have these curves. Have you ever seen these curves? So there are a couple preset options. Let's see if we're gonna start from a slow turn when we're looking from the house down, and we'll speed this part up when I'm walking towards the house. Better, right? We have an option to adjust the speed here. So maybe we'll fast forward a little more than that. And we also want to get rid of the audio. Boom. How's that look now? All right, now we're going to have a transition here, pretty much zooming into the house. So let's see the first picture, the first video of me walking in is right here. So again, I'm doing the same trick with auto adjustment. Look how much brighter and sharper the colors in just one click. And now we want to have a transition, zooming it in. Turn the audio off. All in. All right, what do you think? I think it's pretty good. So the way I structure it is I want to have my intro. I want to have quick exterior shot. If I fly a drone around it, it might be eye-catching to make it at the very beginning. And then I want to get them in the kitchen as soon as possible. So this is where I'm starting recording. I putting them in the main area, and I'm doing 3 types of movements. Going forward, so it's just straight line towards the object. In this case, it's the kitchen island. a curve, walking around the object, or going backwards. So in this case, I'm going forward, bring attention to the kitchen island. Another trick that I use, because we want to make this video very engaging and very active. So the first thing I want us to start working is mixing wide shots with close-out shots. You'll see in a second that I'm adding close-up shots to mix that together. I would think that also using curves would be beneficial for this one. And let's see if we can get decent close up. I think we need to cut this shorter, even shorter. All right. All right. I think it looks good. What do you think? Now I want to add the video of close shots. So let's use this one of running faucet. Also want to turn the So I don't use any transitions in between until I change the scene. So it pretty much goes as one line. So I'm showing the kitchen. So I use close-out shot. Then I go with wide angle lens for approximately 5 to 10 seconds, and then close shot something less than 3 seconds. I think that's even a little long. And then I want to show the angle of the kitchen from the other side. So same trick with color grading. And in my opinion, CapCut doing pretty good job with color grading. Well, as you can see, I got my stabilizer in here. So you can see right here, I have stabilizer. I want to get rid of it by closing this picture up. So let's see how it looks. Maybe cut a little bit from the, and so we want to make this video as dynamic as possible. So just pointing to the highest, the best features. So we've done this wide angle shot. Let's mix it up with this close-up shot. And we want to make it as short and dynamic as possible. All right.
Let me show you.
Then I should have a video of me walking backwards. Yeah, right here. So you'll see throughout this training that I use these 3 moves, mix them together, and I want to make sure that you use that pattern when you create your own videos. So since we finished with video of this oven, continues here. I think that's enough. and color grade this one. Again, I'm not trying to show the whole house. The whole idea is to show the most important parts, the prettiest, the nicest part of it. So I recorded the bathroom, the half bath down on the first floor, and I don't really care about this half bath. I only have a minute and a half at the max for me to keep the audience engaged. So I want to make this as engaging as possible. So the next one I would do the upstairs. My second floor walkthrough. All right, that's the second floor. So since I'm changing scenes here, I want to have a transition because otherwise they would not necessarily understand why we're moving here, why we are on the second floor. So I want to kind of scroll this up in the transition. So I'm typing here up. An audience will understand that we went up to the second floor. Again, this walking into the bedroom is just way too long, and we need to play with the speed. So in this one, I would do the speed manually. So what we want to do is increase the speed at the beginning. Probably slow it down when we walking in.
Let me show you.
All right, I think that's good. All we got to do is just zoom in a little. No, not this one. This one. To get rid of my stabilizer, even I need to zoom it in a little further. So we zoom in on scale right here. Good. All right. Now, what we want to do is add a bathroom. Again, it's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. And if I'm going to be putting all the materials together, the video will be quite long. And we're talking about like social media, probably recognized it's the real style videos. And we need to stay engaging with them. So let's focus on, we reported that we up on the second floor. This is how we're telling the story. Next step, I want to showcase the master. And again, we need to make the adjustments, adjust the speed. It's way too slow. Maybe entering could be a little faster, but this walk into the window part is quite slow. So where we want to go is change the speed. I would rather do it manually than using presets, but these presets are also pretty cool. And we want to keep it up. All right, that's pretty good. Adjustments. All right, we adjusted. And the last thing I want to do is the master bath. And I want to get rid of the frame, the stabilizer in the frame. Same thing with color grading. Again, I would also change the speed. That's better. And I will be finishing it with the exterior. Again, it's way too slow. We need to speed things up. All right. And then I finish it with call to action.
If you'd like to get the address and schedule a tour of this beautiful home, just simply send me a message.
Again, you see or you hear the echo. The way I want to get rid of the echo is through, first I want to normalize loudness and enhance voice. Can also reduce noise if you hear anything on the background, because
get the address and schedule a tour of this beautiful home, just simply send me a message.
All right, now we want to make these adjustments. And I can adjust like literally everything in this video. I can get rid of the background if I want to. It's very simple. You just click on video, background remover. And if I want to remove the background, I can put any background I want. I can even retouch myself and change like the way I look. I can change smile lines. I can get myself white teeth. I can change my face. I can add smiles. Sometimes we forget to smile on camera. I can add smile. I can make my face smaller. I can even adjust my body and get myself a makeup, look like a girl. Body, I can adjust. I can make myself bigger shoulders. It's all automatic here. Bigger neck, body, waist, head, everything. So it's pretty cool. I don't think we need to do that. I mean, people would need to understand how you look like, so don't change your appearance too much, but some changes, sometimes it's good to make. So couple other things. You can add it in CapCut by using this feature. It analyzes the text in the video. And if I don't like any of this text, instead of cutting it out here, I can just delete the word. Sometimes I can even do out of remover of filler words or pauses. Or I just, if I say something wrong, especially on talking head videos, and if you see value in this, I'll do it next week on editing talking head videos. That's something that is extremely useful, because going in and editing word by word can be very time consuming. And when can you remove the whole sentence, super cool, super fast. But what I wanted to show you, okay, we stopped that. I think it's all fine. Now the next step, and I also wanted to add a transition, and I think this one should be all right.
If you'd like to get the address. If you'd like to get the address.
It's not the best one. I'll maybe pull out.
If you'd like to get the address and schedule a tour of this beautiful home, just simply send me a message.
All right. So people typically watch the reels with sound off. So if I wouldn't put text on here, then they might be missing on this property tour. So yes, you can use third-party platforms or apps, but why we do that and pay extra if we can do that right here for free? So all I do is I click on text, auto captions, generate. This is why I'm not adding anything extra, any music or anything like that, because if I would have music, especially with words, CapCut would pick on that words, and I don't want to have all the text from the song here. But I think I like this style.
Let me show you what kind of housing you can get in Miami if you have $1.2 million. Enjoy the tour.
I think it was pretty good. Sometimes CapCut wants to add something unnecessary like this. Oh, maybe it's cool, but maybe I just leave it next time.
Get the address and schedule a tour of this beautiful home. Just simply send me a message.
All right. So what I would highly recommend you to do, instead of putting music during your walkthrough, and if you're recording a property tour from one of your colleagues in the office or just other realtor, what I would encourage you to do is copy the description of the property and then paste it to Chat GPT and ask Chat GPT to help me write the voiceover for this audio. And I want to make sure that the video goes as you talk. So you want to tell ChatGPT, all right, I'm starting the video tour with exterior shot. Then I walk into the kitchen. Then I showcase the island and stainless steel appliances. Then I'm going up on the second floor and showing bedrooms. Then I'm walking into the master and then I'm showing the pool. So you want to show ChatGPT the sequence. I'm not going to be recording the voiceover, probably recorded when I finish this, but basically to record a voiceover, you click on this dots, on this microphone, and then set where you want this voiceover to start in your video.
You have $1.2 million. Enjoy the tour.
And here's how I start editing the voiceover. So I want to be talking about what they see on the picture. All right, so stop. So I want the voiceover. So I All right, I need to stop sharing for a second. All right, I'll share my screen again. All right, so as you notice, I don't have these captions on the video during the voiceover. Why I do that? Because I don't want to have text messing with my picture. I would have beautiful picture, perfect video with the voiceover. For those who are watching with the volume on, that's fine, but I don't want to repeat everything, ruining the picture. I also would put music behind it, but I'll make it very, very low. So we go into audio, music, and I would do something like, I don't know, Miami. Over a minute? No, that's perfect. Miami Beach. Hope that music is good. So I'm adding music and I'm bringing it down to about 37 to 30, 27 to 30. it gives that nice.
What kind of housing you can get in Miami if you have $1.2 million? Enjoy the tour. And here's how I start editing.
All right, we'll delete this voiceover and not the best. I think that
$1.2 million. Enjoy the tour.
All right, so a couple other tricks. So along with the music, I use sound effects that will help me grab more attention to the video. So I typically start with deep whoosh at the very beginning.
Let me show you what kind of housing you can get in Miami if you have $1.2 million.
So it perfectly starts within that deep whoosh, grabbing the attention for those who are watching with the sound on. And I use sound effects when I use transitions. Well, probably not the best transition, I would say. So with the transition, you see how it makes a little more sense having this sound. And also we had a transition here. And a transition here.
If you'd like to get the address and schedule a tour of this beautiful home, just simply send me a message.
Another thing I want to show you is stickers to improve your connections with your audience. So in stickers, we go and I'm asking, send me a message. So you might want to put something like this on the top of your captions. All right.
Address and schedule a tour of this beautiful home.
Now I want to show the sticker.
Send me a message.
All right. So except for the voiceover, we're pretty much all set here. What do you think about this type of editing? Any questions I can answer? Anything I can assist you with? No? Everyone so quiet today. Any questions?
Roman, are some of the features that you're using, is that with the Pro edition of CapCut, or is it just the regular?
Right. Yeah. To be honest, I never used regular because it's like the best $7 I ever spent. And I'll tell you something that if you have app on your phone and you're paying for Pro features there, it's not transferable to your laptop. You're still going to have two separate accounts and two separate payments. But with what CapCut can do, you don't need anything else. You don't need captions. You don't need any other video editing tools. It's like plug and play. It's super simple. As you can see, I created the video in less than 30 minutes.
Okay.
So yes, it's a Pro version. And what else I can show you is...
Do you have the Pro version on the computer as well as the phone, or is it just one?
Yes, two separate Pro versions. And to be honest, the one on the phone is not as valuable as one on the desktop. I added pretty much everything, especially when I edit talking head videos. I typically edit it on the computer because it's so much easier. I can stretch it like this. And if I have a moment where I pause, I can easily edit it. On the phone, you can pretty much just, the only way I use it on the phone is create this reels that I can use with templates. And they kind of cool, but they don't deliver as much value. They kind of fun to watch. But this one is actually getting me clients because I am telling them what to do. And people love to see these beautiful homes. It's eye-catching. It's getting me leads. People respond to these videos saying like, what's the address? As you notice, I didn't say anything about the address, right? So they obviously curious, where is that house located? This is what they typically texting me. Well, it's a lead. It's a free lead that I'm getting from online. I mean, the distribution is online through the algorithm. So I would say if you post these property tours, at least 2 property tours a week, in a month, you will start getting leads for sure. But we need to make sure that they're consistent, and we need to have other content in place for other types of audience to engage. But this is why I'm starting this course from editing property tours, because that's like the top of the sales funnel. This is how you get people to engage with you. Then we will be talking about these talking head videos, because you're not going to get clients from talking head videos if you're telling someone how to negotiate inspections. Well, people typically don't engage with this type of content. They typically think, well, I can hire an agent and they will do it for me. But houses, it's good. It's definitely bringing buyers into your database. Any other questions? No, we're good. All right, good. If no other questions, I'll wrap this up. Put in the chat if you want me to have next training next Monday, same time, on editing other types of videos with CapCut, other features. If you feel like it's something that you want me to schedule, let me know. Most likely we're friends on Instagram. Let me know either way. I wish you all have a great day. Have a great week. See you next week.